What's up guys, JV2017 here, and this is the last of my Ford Focus videos in Need for Speed Most Wanted. And this race right here is also, I would just call it like the cream of the crop for this car. This race just highlights everything you should be able to do and should be good at in the Ford Focus. It's all about that drifting, that timing, that speed, knowing when to slow down, knowing when to speed up. All of those elements that go into, I guess, racing a really good off-road car come into play with this race right here. And this race is just, it's so fun. You know, no matter what position you get into, I believe this is one of the most fun races on the game. Like, I think this and the first Ford Focus mud bath race are super fun, and I just really love racing these two. But anyways, yeah, so the Ford Focus, what it reminds, I was talking to my friend about it, and he said it reminds him of a rally car. And yeah, that analogy totally clicked with me. This turn right here always threw me off. I think it threw me off every single lap. This is a 3-lap race, so you know, that whole concept that I have been preaching to you guys about, you know, not giving up at the beginning if you mess up really early, because you can get back into it. I'd say it's a little more difficult with this race because the AI is so good at drifting, and then of course, like, it requires such a large skill curve, and obviously you don't want to do that right there. That's pretty detrimental to both your car and your driver's life, I guess. We can say that. But yeah, the Ford Focus is pretty much like a rally car, and when you're doing these races, it doesn't feel as much like a Need for Speed game. It feels more like a Forza game, to be honest, because, you know, you're dealing with the off-road more than the track. So you're dealing with a lot more sliding, a lot more fine, a lot more skilled. Does that make sense? Much more skilled turning is required, and, you know, just overall handling of the car is required in order to do well in these kinds of races. It feels less arcadey and more skill based, to be honest, in these off-road kind of drifty kind of things. But this also brings me back to Need for Speed. I believe it was Underground. I don't know if it was 2 or the first one. Those were some of my favorite racing games of all time, alongside Burnout Revenge, or Burnout Takedown. You know, the Burnout games. They were really fun. But yeah, this right here, all the drifting reminds me of drifting around the corners in, like, the cargo containers in Need for Speed Underground. If you guys remember that, there was just a bunch of drifting events, and that was just so cool. I remember nailing them perfectly, you know, just drifting around every corner, going sideways, and just narrowly missing the corners of the freights in the cargo area. I don't know. It's very vague memory because I was very young when I played those. I was probably 10-ish, maybe younger, back on the PS2. But anyways, I'm going to finish off this race in a comfortable 3rd place. Hope you guys enjoyed, and look for more Need for Speed on my channel. Peace.